Hi, I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. So today's pick a card is going to be so much fun. It's going to be all about what are people saying about you behind your back. So it'll be really insightful. I can't guarantee it'll all be positive, but I will guarantee that I will be honest with you because I am a very honest reader. So hopefully you like that about me. I feel it's important to be honest and authentic as a reader. Anyways, there's going to be 3 different piles, so just choose the pile that you're drawn to. There may be more than one pile that you're drawn to, so just kind of keep that in mind because there may be more than just one pile meant for you. You could find different messages for you in each pile, so feel free to choose more than one pile if you'd like. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with today's pick a card reading. What are people saying about you behind your back? Hello and welcome to your pile selection with gemstones. So for pile number 1, we've got pyrite. So if you are drawn to pyrite or image 1, you'll choose pile number 1. If you are drawn to this light green aventurine or image 2, you'll choose pile number 2. And if you're drawn to this purple amethyst in the raw, you will choose pile 3. Also, pile 3 corresponds to image 3. Well, today's reading is going to be focusing all about what are people saying about you behind your back. So I hope that you'll enjoy, and remember, this is very honest, so hopefully it'll be all positive things, but the one thing I will guarantee is that I will read the cards and interpret them in an honest fashion. Okay? All right. If you need more time, go ahead and pause the video, but if you're ready, let's get started on today's reading. Hello and welcome. So if you chose pyrite or image number 1, you are in the right place. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards and say a quick prayer to Spirit. And we're going to get into all about the topic of today. What are people saying about you behind your back? All right. So as I said in my introduction, I'm a very honest reader, so this is going to be a very honest reading. There may be some negative things that people are saying behind your back, but it doesn't necessarily make it true, okay? And I just wanted to kind of preface this reading with that. All right, so let's go ahead. Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile number 1 about what are people saying about my pile 1 behind their back? And Spirit, please speak through me. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Whoa. Whoa, we got cards flying out already. So we got 2 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Temperance in reverse, the Death card. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down all the cards first, and then we'll talk about them, okay? All right, now I'm going to use my Unity deck, which is a deck that I created using my own digital art. If you're interested in purchasing a deck for yourself, you can find all the information for that in my description box below, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. All right, for one thing, I can tell you right off the bat that people are definitely saying that your level of attractiveness has gone up, your physical attractiveness. Some people might even conjecture or think or assume that you are trying to look, I don't know, like almost like trying to have siren energy if you're a female watching this, or like, see, people are saying you're like almost like overly confident, even though you are very beautiful. I feel like this intimidates so many people because you're looking good. Okay, you look good, you feel good. And people, I feel like this is mostly like people from your past that are looking at you. They're looking on at your life. You know, you got the Ace of Swords here. I feel like too, you know, these are people from your past that you don't even talk to anymore, or even exes that you don't even talk to anymore. And they think you look good, but they think like, oh, they're like, oh, he's trying so too hard, or she's trying too hard. And they may think that you're like overly sexy, or overly sexualizing yourself or something like that. But the reason why they think that is because you intimidate them. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that right away. You look very good, and you're feeling good. There's like a confidence that is really emanating from you. Some of the people from your past are concerned because they think that, oh, you know, you're not reaching out anymore. You're not reaching out as much. And they're talking about this behind your back, saying you don't reach out. And honestly, like, there's a part of them that, like, they miss you. They miss the heck out of you. I do feel like this is like a friend, or even a friend group. There could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and even Gemini, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, but this could be like a friend or friend group that, like, you don't even, you like pulled your energy back away from these people. And I feel like they're talking about that too. Like, oh, why is he pulling his energy away? Or why are they pulling their energy away? You know, my Padawan. They say like you don't want to be friends anymore, and like, or like you think you're better, like you're just living your life. And a lot of people are in awe of your life because you've had such a huge glow up. And for other people, it's like you're becoming like a distant memory for people because they think you don't stay in touch as much as they would like you to. Many want to be part of your life. I feel like too, these people from your past are talking about you, like, because they are so jealous of you and your success and the things you're doing. It's like you live a very interesting life. And people really do regret how they treated you, because then if they would have like treated you better, maybe they'd still be in your life right now. And a lot of people are talking about you because they're very interested in all the very interesting things you are doing, especially if you have an online presence. Okay, you could have like a TikTok channel or a YouTube channel or something like that, or have some kind of social media presence, anyways. Or this could just be them watching you on your Facebook or whatever. But like, you're living an interesting life, and you've got definitely like ex-friends, ex-lovers, and like people from like this friend group that are definitely like watching you, wishing that you wouldn't have cut them off, because this is definitely people gossiping about you that have like, you've like cut them off. I'm also seeing like a king here. The king reminds me like of older people. So like, what I'm really sensing here from spirit too is that you could have literally some older people talking about you. Um, these could be like friends of your parents, something like that. Somebody you don't even really talk to, but they're real catty, real gossipy, like, you know, friends of the family kind of thing, that are like, oh, what are they up to? What are they doing? Like, yeah, a lot of people are just noticing you because you are, you know, walking with more confidence, you know, like you are somehow like your physical beauty has improved, and it's definitely got people's heads turning. But some people's heads are spinning over this. They're just like, wait, what? There's like this extreme jealousy and this need for people to think that it's any of their damn business, and like they have to talk about it. And yeah, like some people that can't handle it, they can't handle your appeal, your like sex appeal and stuff. They wish they could be you. They try to talk about you, about how you're trying to be overly sexy or sexual, like with this card here. That so reminds me of like siren energy, or like femme fatale energy. Um You're just very naturally seductive. And the way you move and everything like that, it's just naturally very sexy, the way that you move. I mean, it's just you. It's just, and people may accuse you or talk behind your back like, oh, that person's trying too hard to be sexy or whatever. And it's like, nope. Like, this is all me, baby. So yeah, you got people shook. You got people like all in a tizzy about your glow up, you're leveling up, you're growing. And it's not just your looks either. It's like things you're doing, interesting things, like I said, like either with your career, within your career, or your skills somehow. People admire your skills a lot and what you're doing. They think that you have a lot to offer, but to some people this can be like an extreme threat. But people are definitely talking about your talents and your gifts too, and definitely like something that you're doing online. So could be pictures you're posting online, or could be like, you know, things. They were like, oh yeah, what's her secret, or what's his secret, what's their secret with the moon there. They want to know like, what's your secret to your glow up? 10 of Wands. Some people are wondering like, what did you do to get to the top? Did you work hard, or why? Like, some people are talking about like the steps that you took, you know, to get there to the top. They're wondering how you got to the top, and they're talking about that. Also, people are talking about how like maybe like a year ago or 2 years ago, maybe you weren't as successful in their eyes as you are now, and like something kind of like switched, you know, your luck changed. They see you as lucky and they're admiring you, but at the same time, they're very jealous. Like, a lot of people are very jealous. Like, some people are just proud of you, but I feel like too, like, you got some snarky snakes. Spirit is telling me snarky snakes in the grass, like people that pretend to be your friends, but they're like, they might even say to your face like, oh, I'm so happy for you and this, that, and the other, but then like secretly behind your back, they're like talking to other people about your glow up, and like, you know, I don't know, just trying to like make it seem like you're a bad person for the way that you look. And it's like, you know what, it's really sad, but a lot of people have these jealousies for other women, especially women hating on other women, or like men hating on other men when they get some kind of huge glow up like this in their success, in their personal life or their appearance. It's like, it can be so intimidating to other people. But yeah, like there's people from your past that like you cut them off, and they just like to gossip about you, because they wish that they were a part of this awesomeness you got going on. And yeah, like they say that you're emotionally unavailable. That's what they're telling other people. And that, you know, they may even say like, you may even have people coming out of the woodwork from long ago, like years ago, people that secretly haven't been happy that you like cut them out of your life, or maybe you gave them some distance, or you haven't said hi to them in a while, but they're going to be coming back. They're definitely talking about you. You've got like at least one ex fantasizing about you for sure, like an ex love fantasizing about you. But like some of these people from your past, like they will never have you back, because like you don't look back, you know, like now they miss you. Yeah, they blame themselves because they didn't see your value at the time. And it's like, you don't look back. So, but they're talking about like your skills, your wisdom, your glow up. They can tell you're different. Like I said, like 1 or 2 years ago, maybe they felt in their eyes you were different. You weren't somehow as confident, as beautiful, as much of a like seductress or whatever, or like as sexy, successful, brilliant mind. You know, too, like you might have gone off and like gotten therapy or gotten help or found some kind of mentor or something. Like maybe you've been somehow, I don't know, like maybe this is just something you've been doing on your own, but it could be that like, you know, maybe you did seek out help or something, or you do have some secrets about how you look so good or whatever, but it's like you don't need to share those with everybody. But you definitely got people wondering about you, talking about you. Mainly it's a lot of jealous folks from like the past, you know. But yeah, a lot of people are saying that you have a very youthful vibe about you, you know. You're young for your age. They also see you as a person of power, in a position of power. Maybe you like got a raise at work, or like maybe you got promoted or something. But yeah, people are saying a lot of people like your energy, and a lot of people are like fans of yours. But some people, they think you've changed, or like you cut them off, or like you've distanced yourself from them and stuff. And those are the people that are mainly gossiping about you here. Um, but they see you in your own personal power, and they're talking about that. And like, yeah, also too, like you might have a lot of young people with this card here. It's like kind of reminds me of like that youthful energy and all that. You may have a lot of young people that look up to you, kids like you. Yeah, you're great with kids and younger people. People see you as somebody to really look up to. This could very well be agitating some people around you. Also, I'm also really hearing from spirit too, like if you have grown kids, they are talking about how like proud of you they are and what you've gone through, and like because for many of you, you've been through some hard things, but like you come out on top. And if you have like a grown adult child, they're very, very proud of you, and they're telling other people like how proud they are of you. um but like in general, a lot of people are saying that you're very like, creative. You could be into arts and crafts, or some other way of showing your creativity. um you're very different. Like you're very different than how people used to be, like remember you before. So somehow you did go through some kind of huge change with the death card, rebirth. Some kind of big huge change that you went through with your physical and spiritual self, and like your career, in your career sector of your life. But yeah, as far as like your youthfulness, going back to that, like spirit is telling me too that you just get better with age. Like you always keep a young disposition, or like young at heart. And you just don't seem to age. You like a fine wine. You just get better with age. So yeah, people want to know your secrets. They're talking about that for sure. Also, I'm sensing here too, you could have like a sibling who's jealous of you. um they may think that you're being distant with them. So if you have like a sibling or something like that who's been like pulling their energy away lately, this is why they've been just wondering like why you've been so distant. So that's coming through, why you're pulling your energy away. Or also they may be wondering why you walked away from a family member. That's coming up too for some of you. Okay, so take that or leave it. If you have like a baby daddy or baby mama, this person is wondering, this could be the ex, and they may be wondering about you, like talking about you, that you're pulling your energy away from them, or like maybe you stopped answering the phone, or like stopped answering their texts or something like that. This person, this ex, definitely has some like secret feelings for you, and it's like you don't want to be a part of them anymore, and they're telling other people that like you think you're too good and stuff like that. If you guys are co-parenting too, they may be telling other people about like your parenting skills, or like judging you to like other people, and saying like that your co-parenting skills aren't good because you're not getting along with them and stuff. And like they might think that you're hiding stuff from them. So that could be like, yeah, that could be going on for some of you. Very interesting. All right, now what I want to do is take, I got these channeled message cards, so I just kind of want to like pick out a few and see what spirit has to say. All right, so spirit, what else are people saying behind my pile number one's back? Some people are jealous of you. They wanted to conquer over you. Okay, so there's definitely some people from your past that wanted to be like better than you, or they were like competitive with you, or this could have been an ex that wanted to conquer you. Could have been like somebody very controlling, like a major control freak that just wanted to conquer you. Also, I'm picking up like heavy energy from somebody here that like you could have rejected, okay, in the past, that is still talking about you, still hung up on it. They're not over it because they feel very rejected. Like this person just wanted to conquer you, and you knew it. Like you could smell bullshit, so you were like, no. You're very highly intuitive. People are talking about your intuition. Maybe you're using your psychic gifts too for maybe this is part of your glow up, is like you become more and more psychic, more and more in tune with spirit. And sometimes your intuition can downright scare people. They're like, okay, what's the source? Where's this coming from? How's this person so accurate? It's like they wonder about you. They think that you're very secretive, and they're like, okay, where's this like secret knowledge coming from? Your personality has changed. Yeah, that's what that's what we've been talking about this whole time with the death card, is that some people think that you've changed, you know, your personality has changed, or like your looks have definitely changed. And it's like this too, you know, you've been blessed with good karma, because good karma is heading your way. And it's like, you've been blessed, but you're going to be blessed even that much more, because you have been being a really good person. And I feel like that is being confirmed here. They think you're a mystery. Yeah, with that moon card, for sure. Like, that's all about mystery. You know, they think, many people are saying that, you know, like, you have a lot of secrets, or like you've pulled your energy back. So like, you're not talking to many of the people that you used to talk to anymore. So like, they may be saying you're very mysterious, you keep yourself isolated and stuff like that. But it's like, honestly, like, you just need to recharge and stay away from like toxic ass people. Someone talks shit about you and someone else comes to your defense. So it's like, you know, you have people like in a friend group who definitely like, there's like one or two that are shit talking you, but then there's like maybe like another one or two that's like, no, you know, don't talk about so-and-so that way, because I like this person, and, you know, it's wrong to talk about them that way. So like, somebody's coming to your defense. Okay. So just know that. And you might already know that because you're very intuitive, but this may be a good confirmation for you. You have raised your vibration. Yeah, exactly. That's been part of your glow up, your spiritual glow up, is that you've been raising your vibration so much. That's actually one of the reasons why you are becoming more intuitive. Your looks have changed. I cannot make this shit up, guys. I cannot make this shit up. Your looks have changed, okay? Whether you're sitting there shaking your head like, no. Well, trust me, Spirit wants you to know this, okay? Your looks have changed, and it's been for the better, okay? There's something about you very, very intimidating to other people that are talking about it too. But you know what? Just keep being you. Don't ever change. Don't change yourself. Don't dim your light just to fit in, okay? You're very spiritual. A lot of people are talking about your spirituality. Some people might judge you that you know about your spiritual life. So, you know what? Still, just be you. Do what makes you happy. You're on a new and exciting journey. And a lot of people are talking about how you're on a new and exciting journey. And some people are on your side, and they're really excited for you. There's just some haters that are talking about it, talking shit behind your back. You've been given great advice. You give great advice because you've been through a lot. All right, so because you've been through so much, you're the kind of person that gives amazing advice to other people. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, people are contemplating right now, how can they get you back? Because like, there's people from your past that you have let go of, and they want back in your life. Don't be surprised if you're going to hear from them soon. You know, you inspire people, and people are talking about what an inspiration you are. There's some people that are really, like I said, they're your biggest fans. They're talking about you, how you really inspire them, and you inspire other people, especially like if you are a social media presence. If you're doing something online or something like that to help people, you really are an inspiration to people. But people have been noticing when you say no, you mean it. You know, you mean business. Like, you're not going to tolerate toxic shit. You're not going to tolerate negative behavior. And you shouldn't. And so for that, you know, I'm very proud of you for being the person you are. Very beautiful on the inside and out. And pile one, I see you as a fantastic individual. Pile number one, I hope that you've appreciated this reading, and I hope that you enjoyed. And if you did, please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't yet, because I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. And for those of you returning subscribers, thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed. And let me know if you enjoyed this by leaving me a comment. I will always reply to you, or at least respond. Acknowledge your comments, and also press that like button too if you liked it. That really does help my channel. It helps the algorithm and it helps me to know you enjoyed this type of reading. If you'd like personal reading, check out my description box below for more information on how you can obtain a personal reading with me. Also, if you're interested in 18+ uncensored readings, I do offer those on my Patreon, or if you'd just like to support me and my channel, you can go to my description box below and click on my link to my Patreon. It's only $3 a month to be a part of my Patreon, and I do weekly 18+ uncensored readings there, and it's such a fun time. And you would have access to my library of 18+ love readings. So, all right, my pile number 1. Thanks again so much for being here with me. Stay beautiful and sexy. Bye. Hello and welcome. So if you chose this light green aventurine or image number 2, you are in the right place for today's reading, which is all about what are people saying about you behind your back. So I'm just going to start by saying a little prayer to Spirit, and I'm going to light some sage. So Spirit, please be here with me now and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile number 2, all about what are people saying about them behind their back. All right, now as I said in my introduction, I am going to be reading these cards in a very honest fashion. I'm an honest reader, so I hope that you will like and appreciate my honesty. Of course, when we get other people talking about us, you know, behind our backs, it can't always be positive, so I will include positives and negatives, and it's going to be, like I said, very, very honest. So just know that this is things that, you know, people are saying doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. So we've got the Ace of Wands, the Devil, the 4 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, Strength, 2 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Judgment, and the Lovers. My goodness, my pile number 2. All right, starting off with a bang here. I'm also going to be using my Unity deck, which is a deck that I created using my own digital art. And if you are interested in getting a deck for yourself or as a gift for somebody, check out my Etsy link in my description box below. What I like about this deck is that it has yes, no, and maybe divination in the bottom right-hand corner, and then it has cheat sheet notes all around the top for those people who just need a little extra reminder or they're new at reading tarot. All right, so Spirit, what else are people saying about my pile number 2's back? Wow, got a lot of people gossiping about you. A lot of people talking about you for sure. All right, I want you to be able to see all of these cards. So I think I'm gonna just make some adjustments here, okay? So I'm gonna move these up a little bit. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna tell you what I see. All right, so what I'm basically seeing is people that are obsessed with you, talking about you. These are people that think you're very attractive. Okay, with the Devil card, people are talking about how attractive you are. You got people that are, they kind of like, they see you and they instantly fall in love with you with that Lovers card. It's like love at first sight. Quite honestly, I'm seeing that they're talking about your hair. You may have gotten a new hairstyle or something, but you've got fantastic hair. Really fantastic hair. All right, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the World. Yeah, my goodness. Okay, I think I'll put these here. Okay, so that you can see all of these cards. There we go. All right. Now, let me just start off by saying that you intrigue many people, okay? And that's one of the reasons why people are talking about you, because you create an element of intrigue. They want to know your business, though. A lot of people are wanting to know your business because I just don't sense that you're telling a lot of people what you're up to these days. but you're very, very busy. You're a planner, you know, you've got things in the works, projects in the works, or you're working on something, opening up new cycles for yourself. That could be starting a business of your own, like maybe you're an entrepreneur, or, you know, doing something fantastic as a side hobby, you know, maybe even able to make extra money on the side. Whatever it is, though, you're very intriguing. Some people don't understand you. Okay, like, I'm not gonna lie. Some people think you're enigmatic. Quite the enigma, quite the mystery. People are saying that, like, wow. People are saying your partner is hot. If you are in a partnership, people are talking about that, how hot your partner is. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like, that's coming out here. But if you're single, that just means, like, people are saying that you could be, like, the person that you were separated from. So your ex, people are talking about how you separated yourself from, like, somebody like your ex or something like that. And people are nosing themselves into this conversation. These people that are talking about you and your ex, it's like, it's none of their business, but yet they're talking about it. They're running their mouths about it. This is like something they feel is their business. And some people are like, you know, on a need to know basis. And some of these people just don't need to know. But it's like, you might have told a few people about your ex and what happened, but like some people are still interested in like wanting to know. So that's for some of you. People are also just in awe, kind of like on a whole, as to how are you keeping it all together? How did you either get promoted at work, or how did you start your own business? You know, especially if you went through a period of bad luck, or like, you know, isolation, or like maybe loner vibes or something like that. Like a desert time for you, or maybe you went through a rough relationship or a rough patch with work or something that was really stressful, but like they wonder, how are you coming out glorified or something like that? Like, yeah, they're definitely watching you online with that Ace of Swords. And also you got people like gossiping. Some are just spreading outright lies about you. I think they're making conjectures about what they think happened with you and your ex, okay? They may be talking about you and your ex-husband or ex-boyfriend or girlfriend or ex-wife. Whatever this is, people are talking. There's just some people that always think it's their business. We got the Three of Cups, meaning that some of the people in your friend group may be talking about you. Or these could be friends that you've let go of. There is something here about, a friend that I guess is like, maybe you've stopped talking to this person, as much as you used to, and they kind of feel like they're sort of pulling their energy or something like that, pulling their energy back a little bit from you. So there's something here about them talking about you. There's something here from Spirit. They're telling me that, like, okay, this is somebody you stopped talking to as much, or maybe altogether. And they're talking about you behind your back, saying that you have quite a destiny. You have quite big shoes to fill or something like that. You're elevating, you're leveling up, and also you're leaving some people in the dust. So I don't know if this friend thinks you're leaving them in the dust, or you have left some friends in the dust or some people in the dust. But like, this friend is talking about how you're leaving people in the dust. You're moving on to bigger and better things, a brighter tomorrow, a brighter future for yourself. And some people are competitive with you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, some people are still like talking about how competitive they think you are. They think you're competitive. Obviously, these people are competitive, but I don't see you as being that way. I'm not seeing any cards that would indicate that you are competitive, but I am sensing competitive friends or so-called friends. These might even be friends that are like, oh, hey, you know, like to your face. And they're all like, how's it going? Oh, I'm wishing good things for you. And then like, they turn around and you almost can't trust them. trust that feeling. Okay, if you got a little bit of intuition telling you that maybe you shouldn't trust the person, listen to it, okay? Because you are right. Your intuition is very spot on. People are also talking about you, how it's like, you know, you've been in a position where you're like going places, and maybe you had to do this like alone, and people are talking about how like you did this by yourself, but yet you isolated yourself. So like you pushed people away. They're saying you pushed people away so you could like get ahead in the workplace, or like focusing on yourself. They think it's selfish. Honestly, it's not selfish. It's just you. This is just people talking smack. This is just about you being focused, because you like to be focused on what you're doing, you know, and you're opening new cycles in your life for yourself. So like, yeah, this is a perfect time to focus on you. And if you just don't have time for other people that much, they should make some like room for understanding about this. But like instead, I feel like some people are totally judging you about this. Like they're extra defensive about it. They don't even know your whole story. They don't know why you're so self-focused right now. But yeah, people might be talking about you behind your back saying that you're selfish, but really you're not. And also you're avoiding negativity. So if it seems like, you know, you're avoiding some people, you are, because you're avoiding some people to take care of yourself, because you don't really appreciate toxic people. And you've been there, you've done that before. So you don't want to surround yourself with toxic people, but people are talking about how, yeah. Also another thing, like people are saying you may not care. They may be talking about how you don't care because you might have walked away from people like friends or family members, but it's like, no, you just want peace and you don't want chaos in your life. And also like, you know, you are gaining a lot of confidence in yourself and like learning about who you are. And this can be very intimidating to other people. But yeah, lots of people are watching your movement and everything like that. Every little step you do. Okay. So basically, with the lovers there, the lovers can signify Gemini. Okay, so you have a Gemini that's talking about you. This, like I said, this could be an ex or like a friend or a family member that you've left in the past. You got also, what else do we got? Yeah, I'm just looking to see what other things we got here. Leo. And yeah, I think that's about it for now that's coming through that are talking about you. We can always roll the dice too and see who else. All right, who else is talking about my pile too? We got a Scorpio that could be talking about you. Another Scorpio, Aquarius, and Capricorn. So double Scorpio, Aquarius, and Capricorn are talking about you behind your back. Yeah, you used to be stuck maybe, or something like that, but like you're moving on up in the world. People are jealous about this. So they're really watching all your movements and all that you do. Somebody from your past, or maybe one of those signs that we just rolled, thought that they were going to like beat you or competing with you or like try to underestimate you and maybe think that they could like, okay, so what I'm picking up is like somebody who thought they could do exactly what you've been doing, maybe even copy you. They might have tried to emulate you or copy you. But it's like, no, they can't copy you. They might have tried, but they can't have the kind of success that you've had, you know? So it's like, don't even try. Don't even try to copy pile number 2. But you've got some copycat energies here going on is what I'm really sensing. But yeah, you had people that are like try to compete with you or like totally underestimated you. But you are very equipped and very strong, okay, with that strength card here. You know how to advocate for yourself. Many people are very intimidated by you, like your talent and also your natural like psychic gifts and also your looks with the Ace of Wands. Your passion that you have for life and your excitement really gets people upset and jealous. I feel like you're intuitive enough with that third eye open there. I feel like you're intuitive to know who these people are already that's like talking about you behind your back and stuff. You already know what's going on. But there's these people that like, they're kind of like, Yeah, they're people from your past that you've let go, but like they want back in your life. Okay, they feel like you should be nicer to them. They're telling other people like you're not being very nice to them, or like you stopped talking to them or whatever. But you're just not impressed by their energy. They may be toxic or nasty, and maybe you have a feeling about this person, or it's either that or else you're just very focused on yourself right now and they just don't understand the total picture right now. But you're very independent and you have a lot of success. You have a very successful path in front of you. Yeah, you guys seem to know exactly what's going on because you're very intuitive. And some people might say you have a wall up. Well, you know, you just protect yourself so that you're safe. That's all. Doesn't matter. You're not here to make toxic people feel happy. Just remember that. You're also extremely physically attractive. Like, that keeps coming up. People are jealous because they don't get praise like you do. They don't get, like, they don't feel as physically attractive as you, so they get jealous and they say, like, that you're this and you're that. They even say you're two-faced. They talk basically smack about you, but secretly they're inspired by you. And they secretly want back in your life. Somebody wants back in your life. Don't be surprised if you hear from one of these people again soon. People are strongly attracted and drawn to you. And you do have a very powerful and provoking energy and presence about you. It's like this, you know, people either love you or hate you. You've got like a love-hate thing going on is what I see. Like, people either absolutely adore you when they fall in love with you, or they absolutely hate you. The hatred just stems from like people being insecure. Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna ask Spirit to help us out here. We've got a bunch of these channel message cards, and I want to dig a little bit deeper and find out, you know, a little bit more about what are people saying about you behind your back. So Spirit, what are people saying about my pile number 2 behind their backs? People are saying a karmic relationship ended. They were using you and they were tricking you. All right, so people are basically talking about how you left somebody in the dust, okay? How you ended it with an ex. And I was just saying that too, which is hilarious to me because this is Spirit just confirming this for us. But people are talking about your ex and you and like how you ended things, or like how this relationship ended, and it was like kind of like a tumultuous thing, or like it was a karmic relationship. And honestly, it's like none of these people's damn business, but they're talking about it. Let people talk. It will be what it'll be, but you just be you. But yeah, like they might be saying like, oh, like pile number 2's ex was using them, or like, you know, they were this, that, and the other, or whatever. You never know what they're saying, but it seems to be kind of snarky what they're saying. A lot of them are jealous because, like, you know, you are marriage material, and people are talking about that, like how you're really getting your shit together and you're probably going to be married soon, or like get engaged soon. Maybe you did just get engaged recently or married. And so people are talking about that. If not, then people are just talking about how you are basically marriage material. It says here too, you should be more selective with your friends and just people in general. And people are talking about that. People are talking about how you're very selective and how you're very picky and how you just like choose who you want to hang out with and stuff, and who you don't want to hang out with. And it's like, people are like, it's not fair. I feel like this is your like friends, so-called friends, or people that you don't really talk to that much anymore, or some of them like not at all. And some of these people might be waiting for you to make the move. You know, they might be waiting for you to make the first move, but like you just don't feel comfortable with it. You're becoming more and more selective, and they know it. Okay, they know it. They just know intuitively. They kind of know it. And what else? What else, Spirit? You get along with all types of people. People are noticing that you're well liked too. Like all types of people like you. You're well received. You get a lot of like praise from a lot of different people about like basically just who you are, what you look like, who you are as a person. Because you're a wonderful, fantastic person. And you are very talented, and many people actually admire you. You have people in your circle that are actually really taking notes from you. Like, they think that you are taking the right action steps to be exactly where you need to be. You're on your right path, and you are a true inspiration to so many people. But yeah, there are some jealous-ass people, though, that are just like, damn, you know, they want to be you. so badly. It irritates them. It gets under their skin because they compare. It's like they shouldn't compare themselves to you, or to anybody, but it's like, this is their own, this is their fault. You know, this is one of their things they need to work on. Another thing is that you are ever changing. So like, you're not the same person you were, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, or even a year ago. Like you are ever changing. And it's like, some people might be like saying how, oh, you've changed, you're not the same person. This is sort of reminiscent of pile 1 too. So like, if you were drawn to pile 1, you might find some messages in there that resonate with you with pile 1. But yeah, like a lot of people, they're just talking about you, how you've changed, or like, yeah, this could be in either a good way. Like I said, like they've got you on a pedestal kind of thing. Some people really praise your efforts. And other people are like, oh, they've changed. And they say it kind of in a bad way. It's like change is bad or something. Like, I'm telling you, the only reason they're doing this is because they are super, super jelly. They wonder how they can get back, and they are sorry they let you go. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you got so many people that you've let go that wish that they could come back to your life. They worry a lot too. They worry that what their life is like without you. I'm not kidding. Like, Spirit just put that in my mind. Like, this person or these people worry that you don't want them back, or you'll never take them back, or like you slam the door in their face. Like, they feel like it's forever, and they are very worried. Okay, but they want back. You have old soul vibes, and you're very intuitive, and that really, people are talking about that, how really wise you are, and how they see you as like a master of your craft, and how you're like improving all the time, But you may be distant with some people, and you might have cut people off because they're not on your same level, and that's crazy that Spirit brought that card through, because that's what we've been talking about this whole time, and out of all these cards that came out, so I'm just like, whoa. Yeah, somebody wants to approach you, but they're intimidated. So you may get people that, they want to come up to you. They want to talk to you, but like they feel so intimidated. And I feel like it stems from their own insecurities. It's nothing like that you are putting out there. It's like, yeah, you are confident. You are uber confident, but you know what? Like, your heart is in the right place. You're a good person. If somebody's intimidated, that's on them, because you're not out there trying to be mean or anything like that. Like, you're a good person. You're not easily manipulated either. You may have like people around you that try to like manipulate you. You can also, what I'm hearing too, is like you could have people talking about how like you used to be involved with manipulative people, but like you're protecting yourself now. So like there's people that are actually happy for you that you have been protecting yourself and moving on from like toxic people. So you actually have some people that are cheerleaders there and that are in your corner cheering for you. People assume you have it easy. Some people assume that. They just think, oh man, like pile number 2, they have it so easy. They have the best life. They're super jealous because of that. Like, they just think things come easy for you. They don't know how hard you worked. That's what I'm really, really getting from that card. Is like, they don't have a flipping clue how hard you worked. But yeah, people assume that you just get your way a lot, And it's like they have no clue of your true work efforts and your passion for what you do. You're somebody who never does anything half-assed. You always put all your efforts into everything, and it's coming into fruition for you is really what's happening here. You've changed in all these good ways, and now people are really sorry that they treated you so poorly. Like, you got people from your past that are really, really sorry about treating you so poorly, but it's like, yeah, they're afraid, they're worried that you won't ever let them back in. That's the thing. That's what's going on here, pal, too. That's why you got people talking about you behind your back. So anyways, I hope that this was informative for you. I hope you got something out of it, something good. And sometimes, just knowledge is power. Knowing what people are saying can be empowering, and just keep being you, because you're awesome. And you're obviously, carving out a lot of success for yourself in this world, in this lifetime. And also really having a huge glow up on a body, mind, and soul level. So keep being you, keep shining, my pile number 2. And my pile number 2, if you liked this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. And also, if you would like a personal reading, check out my description box below for more information on how you can obtain a personal reading with me. And also, if you enjoy, 18 plus uncensored love readings, check out my Patreon. There's a link for that in my description box below. And yeah, just check it out. It's so much fun over there on my Patreon with the love readings. I do, like I said, 18 plus uncensored, meaning I can have as much fun as I want to, show the different types of cards that I want to, and I don't have to censor what I'm, saying. So it's a lot of fun, and it's a great way too to just support my channel if you want to. It's only $3 a month. And there's like a whole library of videos that you can watch, or I do also add to those weekly. So yeah, check that out. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never ever expected, but always appreciated. So thanks again, my pile two. Stay beautiful and stay blessed. Bye. Hello, my pile number 3. So if you chose this purple amethyst or image 3, you're in the right place. So today's reading is going to be centered all around what are people saying about you behind your back. And as I said in the introduction, I am going to be very honest, and it's not all going to be positive, I'm sure, because when people are talking about us behind our backs, there's going to be positive things, negative things. So, it's going to be something that just watch if you really like honest readings. I'm going to, deliver it in a very palatable way and very gentle. But yeah, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm a very honest reader. Okay. So hopefully you like my honesty, and we are going to be getting right into it. So I will start by cleansing the cards. I'm going to be using my Unity deck, which is a deck that I actually created using my own digital artwork. So if you're interested in purchasing a deck for yourself or as a gift for somebody, definitely check out my Etsy link in my description box below. Also, I am going to be using today the Lightseers Tarot. All right, the Lightseers Tarot. I will also be using some channeled message cards right here from Spirit, and that'll be a little bit later on in the reading. So we will get started with a little prayer to Spirit, and then I will use the Lightseers to start us off. So Spirit, please be here now with us, and please, Spirit, please guide me. Please help me to deliver messages that truly resonate with my pile number 3, all about what are people saying about them behind their back. And thank you, Spirit. Spirit, speak through me as you always do. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so what are people saying about you, my pile number 3, behind your back? All right. Spirit, what are people saying about my pile number 3 behind their backs? And just because people are saying stuff behind your back does not make it true. Remember that, okay? So if they're saying like stuff and shit talking you, it doesn't mean it's true, okay? And as always, take what you like and leave the rest. And as we get started, if it doesn't sound like you, or going to think like what people would say about you, or it just doesn't resonate with you, it's okay to go back to the beginning and choose a different pile, okay? This is a general reading. 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, the Death, and the Justice card. King of Wands, King of Swords, my goodness, the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. May I just say that you guys are very talked about. Very, very talked about. In a lot of circles. So whoever you are, you must be pretty important. Wow, people are definitely talking about your strength here. Physically, you're strong. Mentally, you're strong. Spiritually, you're strong. You're generous. A lot of people are saying a lot of good things about, like a lot of good things about you, including that you're talented, that you have a lot of skills, You could be a teacher, or maybe you're a mentor to some people, or a counselor or something. You're very good. You're very good at offering advice, like especially like advice that actually helps people to become better. Transformative type of energy, scorpionic type of energy. You could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Because we got the Ace of Cups here as well. Wow, you got a lot of love here for other people and a lot of love for yourself. You got a good head on your shoulders too, and you're making pretty good money. Seven of Pentacles, you're a good manifester. Very generous with your time and money and energy. Walking away here, protecting yourself. You could have walked away from some toxic situation or toxic person recently. People are talking about that for sure. Two of Swords, people are saying that you're very well balanced, okay? Those are some of the positive things that people are saying. They're saying that, like, you know, you're intuitive, you're fair, you're a very fair person. You always like to look at things like both sides of the coin, you know, weighing the pros and cons of things. And you don't like to take sides of arguments. You're very, very fair. You have like, you could have fire in your chart, you know, I'm seeing a lot of fire here, lots of wands. You could have, so that means Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or you could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart, as well as some water and even earth. So, I mean, that's basically everybody. So that's kind of, that's basically, but yeah, I really do feel like you're very, I think what this is really telling me that, this is, you have a very, like a lot of versatility, you know, you're a very versatile person. So you basically embody, you know, fire elements, earth elements, air elements, water elements. Like you could even have Pisces, because Pisces is all encompassing, but yeah, so heavy, like Pisces and energy here, very dreamy energy. You're extremely wise beyond your years because you are in touch with, like I said, all the elements, you know, and all of the things that describe people of those signs. So you have a very vast personality. It's a lot of people like you. You have a big likability factor going on. People are talking about your, just like overall how very attractive you are as a person, and how many people flock to you. That's what I'm really hearing, that many people flock to you. They either want your advice, or you could have some kind of social media presence. Even if you just post on TikTok or something, but like, yeah, you are fine as heck too. You're very, very independent. You're fun. You're very independent. You have like boss energy, and some people, like, they notice this, you know, and they wonder, they might even wonder like how much money you're making here. They get nosy. They're talking about that. They like, they wonder if you got a raise or something, because maybe you're driving a new ride, you know, maybe you got a new ride, maybe you got a new car, or you moved, maybe you moved, or your house is nice or something, and people are just, or maybe it's even like the way you're presenting yourself, like in this world, people they're just talking about you, like they wonder if you make a lot of money. But yeah, they definitely all notice where you're headed, which you're headed to success. You don't see this as much as other people, because I feel like you have a humility about you. You're very humble, but you're very successful, or you're bound for success here, my pile 3. You're going to have some kind of friend come back into your life after having been away for a while too. So just know that, because Spirit is really bringing that through here. And this person, let's see what sign they could be. All right, we got a Taurus, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Sagittarius again. So you got a friend that's definitely wanting back in your life after being away for a while. This could even be like an ex. But yeah, you definitely got somebody who's been away for a while, and they want back. They see you are looking like really good. You're, like I said, they think you're wealthy. You just look very self-assured. You have like a wonderful sense of humor too, and you're just fun to be around. And for people who you have, like, you know, been away from for a while, they miss you. And also, people are talking about you, how you could have a very, very sexy voice too that appeals to a large crowd, or like a lot of different people. All right, it draws a lot of people in. And couple that with like your like divine wisdom and things like you always know just the right words to say, so you're very sought after, highly sought after. But people see you as like a big dog on top. That's what I'm hearing from spirit. Like I just heard you're like the big man on top or the big dog on top, okay? And I usually don't talk like that, but that's what spirit just conveyed to me. So I think what that just means is like that's speaking to your boss energy, you know? Some people feel small around you though, I'm not gonna lie. You know, some people might have say that like you used to be a nobody or this is not true though, but this is what some people are saying is that you used to be a nobody or you used to be less than in their opinion, but now you're like glowing and having people admire you, and like this could be somebody you rejected altogether like back in the days or whatever. Could be an ex, like I said, that wants you back, or somebody they're like, it's like they realize nobody holds a candle to you. They hold you in high regard now. A lot of people from your past do. They say you're like, you have a lot of selectivity when it comes to people. You do have a lot of wisdom going on here though, and a lot of maturity that makes, and a lot of intuitive understanding that just makes a lot of people intimidated. You could even have a lot of like people that are older than you very intimidated because, you know, even a lot of people older than you haven't had as much success as you or what you're bound to have. And so you may get a lot of older people talking about you, because also we do have a King of Wands. You could have an older Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person talking about you. Gemini, you know, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. These are all kings. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be young. And these are like your elders or older people. Maybe you hang out with older friends or whatever, but I don't know. Like, it just seems like if you're not young, you have a very youthful energy about you. But I really do sense, though, that you do make older people jealous because it's like they feel like they should be where you're at right now. But like, you're showing up a lot of people without even really trying. It's not like you're a show off or showy or anything like that. You're just being you. And you're having a lot of success. Like, you're like a master manifester here. Many people are talking about how, like, you know, you plant your seeds of intentions and you just watch it grow, you know. So, yeah, there's some jealousy from older people around you that are talking about you, like, how successful you are. I feel like some of them could be very proud of you, but others, they're, like, jealous. For some of you, and this is not going to be for everybody, but for some of you, your parents are quite jealous of you because you could be, like, maybe you live in a better house than them, or, like, maybe you've made more out of your life than them, or, like, you've made better choices than them. So like for some of you, it's like your own parents. Don't want to trigger anybody, but like some of you, it's your own parents talking smack about you. But yeah, I'm like seeing that that's only going to be for like one or two of you out there. But like, you probably know who you are because you're very intuitive. But we got this old man here with the beard. For many of you too, you're going to be getting a pet within the next 1 or 2 months. Okay. And this pet is going to be, it could be like a new dog or something. It's going to be just the right pet for you. So just know that if you're looking for a pet, Spirit wanted to bring that through. All right, I am going to now kind of segue into these channel message cards to see what else Spirit wants to bring through for you. I've got a whole bunch of them here that I channeled from Spirit. So Spirit, help me to pick out the right cards for this pile number 3 about people that are talking about them. What are they saying behind their back, Spirit? Somebody feels betrayed by you. There's holes in their story. So what that tells me is like somebody's saying that you left them behind. Like I said, this could be a family member or a friend or ex or somebody that you left in the dust or left behind you. They lie about your intentionality behind your intentions for leaving them, but it's like they can lie and make up lies about you, make you look like a horrible person for leaving them behind. But the truth is that there's holes in their story. That's what Spirit is saying, and like people know it. They know they're full of shit. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about this person who's talking about you saying that you left them. Whether they're talking to mutual friends or if they're talking to like mutual like family members, these people don't believe them because there's so many holes in their stories. It's like they'll try to make up different things to make you look bad, but it's like they change their story, or like just things don't fit, and everybody knows this person's just making it up. You are getting more attractive every day. Spirit wants you to know that. You're surrendering and trusting in spirit and in yourself more and more. And people are definitely talking about this, noticing this, that like, yeah, that you are really like living in the flow of life and stuff. They view you as financially stable. I was definitely picking up on that too earlier, that yeah, people view you as financially stable. That's why they want to know how much money you're making. They want to know. It's none of their business, honestly. It's nobody's business, and you don't have to tell anybody that, but they just want to know because they're nosy. Somebody is intrigued by you. You've got a secret admirer here, my pile 3. So you've definitely got a secret admirer. This is somebody in your circle or somebody that you just recently met who's got an eye on you. You are very passionate and people love your passion. Many people are on your side. You don't all just, you know, have just haters. You guys have some cheerleaders in your corner rooting for you, people that are advocating for you, that are on your side. All right. I'm hearing too from spirit, you have a lot of sexual prowess. So you're very, very alluring to many people. Many people are envious of your recent glow up. So you are going through a rebirth. You're building your own empire. Yeah, so you could be an entrepreneur or, you know, a self-starter. You are a fun person. You can be somebody's arm candy. Somebody wants you to be on their arm. They think you're very attractive and they want you to they want to show you off. So this is somebody who maybe you're dating, I don't know, or maybe just somebody who's obsessing about you or crushing on you that wants to show you off. They would be like very proud to walk with you because you're very attractive. You keep your word. Many people think you're admirable because they don't think you're a liar or anything like that. They always notice that you tell the truth, you speak your mind, but you deliver things in a nice way that's gentle, like gentle truths and stuff. Yeah. So people actually, there's some people that are nice that are around you, that think a lot about you, that think the world of you. People notice you're intuitive and very mysterious too. This could intrigue a lot of people. You are protected. People's karmic boomerangs. Oh, people's karma boomerangs fast. So like if people talk about you, their karma goes back to them. So like if you got people that are negative in your life and they talk about you and they try to bring you down, karma comes back around to them. That's what that's saying. You made a quick decision to cut somebody off. So people might be talking about how you left somebody in the dust, how you cut somebody off. Somebody regrets not being there for you. And they're talking about that, how they regret it. And it's like now a lot of people are looking up to you. You speak things into existence and people didn't believe that you'd make it, but you did. Here you are. And look, that's what this card here is all about. Manifesting. The Seven of Pentacles. You plant your seeds and you watch it grow. And that's what you are. You're a manifester. You make things look easy. Maybe you're getting better and better at manifesting too. You could be working on this. People are talking about how you're very private and people only know what you allow them to know about you because you're very, very private. You don't just, tell everybody what's going on with you. All right. What else, Spirit? Some people might think that you get overly offended very easily. Okay. That you're like, they talk to you and they think that you get too offended. People may be talking about like how they were talking to you and like you got easily offended or something like that. Or how they don't dare talk to you because you're easily offended. Yeah, people are jealous because look at this. You're very lucky. So thank you, Spirit, for confirming that. Yeah, people are jealous of you. They're talking about how lucky you are and how they wish they could have like an ounce of your luck. Some people are saying, oh, you got people eating out of the palm of your hands. You come off as innocent and naive. But you definitely get a lot of people's attention and admiration and stuff. But you got some people thinking like the absolute worst of you, and some people that admire you. And isn't that the case? How we all have that in our lives? Isn't that just true? So I'm so happy to, you know, be able to let you know today a little bit about some of the positive things people are saying about you, you know, and just to let you know too, to kind of give you a heads up about, you know, what else are people saying about you that isn't so, you know, nice. Because I think it's just good to know. I think it's just good to know, like, I'm the kind of person that I want to know, you know, I want to know everything. So, I like these types of readings. I hope you do too. I hope you enjoyed this one, my pile 3. If you did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. If you're already a returning subscriber, thanks so much for being here. And hey, you know, too, if you guys would like a personal reading with me, check out my description box below for more information on how you can obtain a personal reading with me. And if you'd like to be a part of my Patreon, oh, do we have fun over there? It's an 18+ only membership, and it is for adults who enjoy pick a cards that are related to love, okay? Love and or sexual themes. So it's a lot of fun. I can speak my mind over there and show all kinds of cards, and it's just a lot of fun. So if you enjoy that kind of thing, come on over there and join us. Also, if you would like to donate to my channel, it's never ever expected, but I always do appreciate it. It helps me with my channel because I always purchase things like that gives back to the channel, like, you know, tarot cards, gemstones, incense, sage, all of that stuff. So, yeah, if you would like to donate to my channel, that would be great. All right. Thanks again so much, my beautiful pile number 3, for being here with me today. Love y'all so much. Stay beautiful and blessed. Bye.